Hello, everybody. Hello. Morning, maybe good evening, maybe, depending upon whichever part of the world you're from. It's been a while. And Premier League action is back. Match day 9 of the Premier League. And interesting one. Chance for Chelsea to build up the momentum. And once again, as I said, carry the hell on. And this time around, it is the weekend to do that because Liverpool play United. And it might be a chance that they drop some points. But regardless, we have to play our own game. We are missing two phenomenal players today, and as you know, last Champions League game when we were live, it was Romelu Lukaku, Timo Werner who got injured, and as a consequence, we have some other players who need to step up and they have to score. We have a few changes in the team, and we have a new captain today in the Premier League. That is Jorginho. Reece James is back in the lineup. Chalobah comes in, and in place of that, Christensen will drop on the bench and have some deserving rest because there are a run of games that we have to play. We have a League Cup knockout fixture, and after that another Premier League game, and then back again we play Malmao, and this time away, so there is a lot of travel to do as well. And the biggest news of the today is that Hudson-Odoi, the guy, finally will start on the left forward position slash left wing, his favorable spot basically, and he would love to thrive under it. And we have a front three of Kai Kai Havertz wow, Kai Havertz, Callum Hudson-Odoi, and the Mason Mount guy that is always there all the times. And behind that midfield, Kovacic comes back in. Kante is the notable absentee today, not even in the squad. The reason listed was that he has some muscle tightness, and that was as a precaution only. He has been left out, but mind you, they are saying that just a precaution. He would be back in the next game, and the next game is likely against, I think, Southampton in the cup fixture. So they would really want him to play there, maybe if they want to get some match minutes inside him, and just before the next fixture of the Premier League is there. So a lot of positives to look out for, and maybe chance for Chelsea actually to climb up the ladder further and, like I said, bridge up the gap. Build the gap, I'm sorry. Not build up the gap, bridge the gap. But this won't be easy for Chelsea anyhow, man. A very defensive Norwich side, although they are winless in the Premier League, but there is clearly a case that Chelsea against West Brom, like we saw last season, but I'm sure that that is very much behind Chelsea because Thomas Tuchel is not that kind of a coach who will let that result happen, because Chelsea, they won't let those kind of goals get past them this time around because they are really on that kind of a momentum that, yeah, defensive solidarity is very much important in this team. And likewise, any other part of this team, like offense, defensive is equally important because, like we saw, the clean sheets, the Mendy saves from the last few games, they have been phenomenal. And why not, man? Why not? Edouard Mendy is like a guy you would not want to let your keeper down, man. He's doing all his best because so that the goals just stay out. The goals just stay out, and defenders are helping him, forwards are helping him, midfielders are helping him. But today the focal point should be scoring as well because two main strikers, the number nines, are injured, and they are likely to miss like 3 to 4 weeks. So it is just blatant guess that, yeah, when they'll be back or no, but they will miss the games a lot. So bottom point is Chelsea find a way to score today. This as well, of course, means that there will be a lot of chances for a lot of other players to step up. Ziyech hasn't played a lot, and like Thomas Tuchel said in his last press conference, that this is mostly due to the fact that there is also one more reason. Since the Super Cup game, he hasn't been at his best, and he actually hasn't looked like his old self, because during the preseason he was like, I think he had 5 goals in 3 games and was looked on the pace like, yeah, he's going to start each and every game ahead of everyone. But after that Super Cup injury, it went like backwards totally. The progress halted, and now we are here. Now maybe another chance for him, and let's see what happens though. Meanwhile, I've just spotted Gareth Southgate, England manager. A lot of English talent on display here. Maybe he might be here to pick some players actually, or to check on the performances, because there is actually a likely very much chance that some youngsters from Chelsea side, they might break into the team of England senior national team this time around, like the likes of Callum, maybe Loftus-Cheek if he is keen on impressing more. Here we are, kickoff, moments away, and it is live. And also, guys, if you're new around here, drop a like on the stream, it helps the channel to grow. And we are watching Chelsea versus Norwich, match day 9 of the Premier League, and it's underway. Let's see what Chelsea can do. Or will it be a resurgence day for Norwich? Norwich, mind you, only 2 points so far from the last 8 games, and they are winless, and they have scored only 2 goals so far in the Premier League. So it is a tough, rough road for them. And they are again the favourites for relegation spot, the number 1 spot on the relegation. But nevertheless, it's a new day in the Premier League. It's always a new day in the Premier League on new weekends, and you cannot give your opponent space, right? And Chelsea know the best. Chelsea have come up against West Brom, and they've got battered on 2 consecutive years, and they know the consequences if they lose these kind of games. And this is the difference between the title contenders and pretenders. Basically, if Chelsea are to lose these kind of games, you might as well feel that, yeah, this is the textbook result of slipping down the ladder, down, down, and down, and it becomes more often. What should I say else about it? But very, very happy actually to see Callum Hudson-Odoi on his position. And man, what can we ask for better? A guy who plays phenomenally fast, very creative, but there is a lot of competition in the Chelsea hierarchy up top. So he has to sacrifice and sometimes play as a wing back. But you know, that is the way it is. That is why, you know, we were concerned that he was asking to get loaned from Dortmund, and of course that was the best for him. But Thomas said that it is not in the best interest of the club, because if there is, God forbid, an injury, like for example the situation right now, Timo Werner, Lukaku, they're out. So up top there are 2 places and there's a void left. So Callum has to step up and come in, because we need actually some players who can actually run with the ball, with the defenders, and take the game to the opponent and keep the defense on the toes. Because in this kind of a setup where Chelsea is playing 3 back, 3-5-2, 3-4-3, whatever, you need someone actually to have some legs, because you cannot always rely on your wing backs. Chilwell, wow, I confused wing back with the Chilwell. So I was talking about Chilwell is not the quickest guy, right? Nor is Alonso. So you have to keep in mind that. There's Chelsea. Norwich now trying to play very much direct, and Norwich basically, they must also feel like the only chance of scoring the goals for them would be on a counter attack or a decent break, like right now. Here's Norwich. They've lost the ball. A very promising chance there for Norwich, but they've just lost it. Here's Kovacic. Here's Callum Hudson-Odoi. A lot of space in front of him, but Norwich has a few bodies there. Kovacic. Wow, brilliant touch for Havertz. Trying to cross. A very poor cross from Havertz at the end, because there is no one actually inside to handle the ball. Norwich have to be careful as well. They have 2 wing backs very much high on the pitch, and they cannot just give the ball away very cheaply like this. Here's Mason Mount on the ball. Here's Reece James alongside him. After a few games back, he's back. Of course, we are well aware Reece James was very much back in the side, but after the injury... Ooh. Jorginho, what a ball, man. What a ball. Havertz doing the main job, pulling the defenders aside. Callum Hudson-Odoi just inside the center focal point there. Just manages to get something behind the ball, but actually couldn't get it on the goal. Directed towards the goal. Nevertheless, it is a chance for Chelsea. There's Callum. Already we can see Callum switching flanks, coming left and right. Norwich is trying to create a lot of congestion inside the midfield. Of course, trying not... basically preventing Jorginho and Kovacic to passing freely. That is what they are best at, so... Here's Rudiger. Here's Kovacic. Rudiger shooting! Wow. There was some shape on that ball, man. There was some finesse kind of a shape on that ball. Look, did not look a bad effort at all from the center half. And it was fairly wide. Fair wide out, I mean. The distance from where he actually shot. Here comes Norwich. Long ball. Reece James, nicely done. Looking fresh as always. Back in the side. Back and ready to run up. Thomas Tuchel, as you can see, already very much animated and on the touchlines. It's not been even 6 minutes in the game, and the guy's up on his feet. There's Tony Rudiger on the ball. Very early kickoff this one. If you're in UK around, it's probably your lunchtime. Just past noon time in Asia. Asia. With an accent. Jorginho, too far. Just hit it too fine for that. What do we call it? Dink pass. Thomas Tuchel, visually I just saw, if you are just watching the game on the TV, this guy's like barking out loud to our wingbacks to push alongside our attackers. Mason Mount, Kovacic combining very well there, stealing the ball back for Chelsea. Nice to see always. Thomas Tuchel momentarily showering, but briefly it's been working for the players, so why not? It takes a man actually to put the guys on the charts, so why not be the man always on the point? Here's Tony Rudiger on the ball again. Chelsea trying to build up from the back once again like they like to do. Here's Callum running. Here's Callum running again. Went past two-man. Can Callum come in? Cutting in. And so far, two unsuccessful crosses here. Mason chance to shoot. And Mason scores. What a hit. What a hit, son. What a hit, son. What a hit, son. That movement was very much fluid. Callum took on two defenders brilliantly there. Saw a man inside, tried to cross towards him. The cross didn't come successful. Jorginho recycled the balls. And back to Mount. And Mount, bang. Half volley, goal in. Assist for Jorginho now. Jorginho, so very much effective since the last two games. 2 penalties converted, 1 assist now. But man, there was a hell lot to do with that finish as well. Proper placement inside the bottom corner, and Tim Krul had no chance. This is what you love to see. This is what you actually want Mason Mount to be doing. Scoring some goals. If you quote-unquote put the pressure on him of being the next Frank Lampard, or maybe just the new Mason Mount in himself, but he has to score goals when he's playing as a part of the front three. So he has to pick up the positives and move on from here and build that momentum on it. Hopefully, further down the lane, he can grab more points here. Nah. Come on, Mason. So Norwich already on the behind foot. Here they come again. So, first goal for Mason since May, and it tells a lot, right? He, of course, missed a few games because of the injury, and that, mind you, was this season only. And before that, there is no excuse, so he has to be scoring. He looks like a lad who will always pick up the spot that, yeah, it is the perfect for goal-scoring positions, but you have to actually convert those chances, so... Daniel Farke, Norwich's manager. Of course, if you are well aware of Billy Gilmore, Chelsea's youth guy, and he was actually arguably battling out the toughest midfield in the Premier League, or one of the toughest, Kante, Jorginho, and the likes of now Loftus-Cheek and someone. So he went down on loan and he went out to Norwich City. Apparently, there was a talk about, yeah, we'll develop the player and things on, stuff like that. But recently, when after losing a run of games, it was like Daniel Farke was getting frustrated. And when being asked about in the press conference, he clearly labeled as Norwich is not here to develop players. Norwich is here to stay in the Premier League. So that didn't go on and actually go well with the Chelsea hierarchy. So they were very much upset. And basically that alerted a lot of the players that, yeah, there is not a future for Billy Gilmore there. And we might pull him out of that. Pull him out of, what do we call it? Relegation scrap actually, because there is no development there. Of course, Billy Gilmore unable to feature today. You cannot play against your parent club in the Premier League. That's a very well known rule. Here's Tony Rudiger being chased by Timo Pukki. He's not giving up. Here's Tony Rudiger again, passing the ball very well. Chilwell crossing. Wow. By the way, lads, if you're new around here, we are watching Chelsea versus Norwich. Chelsea 1, Norwich 0, courtesy of Mason Mount. What a brilliant half volley from outside the box and perfectly placed inside the bottom corner. And it looks like Chelsea will take the control sooner than enough of this game in total. And if you're new around there and if you are enjoying the stream, like the stream, it helps the channel to grow. Massive thumbs up if you've already done it. Back to Mendy. Mendy recycles and Chelsea again tries to break out from the back. Wow, Thiago Silva, man. That assist last night for Christensen. Last night was spectacular. He's back again. Here's Kai Havertz. Chance to cross. Can he cross? Cross blocked and it's a corner for Chelsea. First corner of the game. A lot of positives to take from this first goal as well. Positioning and everything for Kai Havertz as well. The cross attempt was spectacular as well. But now it is his turn maybe to get inside the box and actually convert those chances. Because it is not long enough when people will be at his door like, yeah, why can you not score in the absence of Lukaku or Werner? You are their marquee signing. So you have to be the guy on the score sheet as well. Here's Mason with the corner. Taken very short. Wow. Something from the training ground actually. Very short corner. Dummied by two guys inside the box from Chelsea shirt. And now the ball movement is very much key. Here's Mason Mount. Stuck in the middle of the park. Jorginho coming to bail him out. Havertz. To be fair, the pass from Jorginho wasn't actually the best one. Chelsea again working as a group, man, totally to collect the ball from Norwich. Nothing from Norwich. Wow. A rare sight of relief for Norwich. The ball goes out for goal kick. Chelsea again, rightly so, putting the pressure. Thomas Tuchel was barking instructions, man. Our wingbacks were not pushing up. Now Reece James and Chilwell both seem to be a part of our attacking three. Here's chance for Timo Pukki. Does well. Jorginho steals the ball off him. No one there to help Jorginho, but he still manages to get out of the tough position. Can Havertz run? Nah. Norwich defenders just on point there. I think it was Hanley against Kai Havertz. Yeah, it looks like Hanley is struggling. He was in a foot race against Kai Havertz and actually did manage to win the race, but in the process got himself hurt. Hopefully he's fine. Hopefully he'll be able to carry on. Then he's the captain, of course. Not a great thing any day of the weekend or any match day to lose your captain. So yeah, he's back again on his feet. Wow, a risky pass there. Chalobah well aware of his keeper and his partner Thiago Silva, passing the ball back to Edu Mendy. Here's Thiago Silva, another dink ball. Brilliant header by Chilwell there. One notable thing, of course, I saw in the Champions League was that Azpilicueta ventured a lot inside the midfield. Man, it was like a hell lot of times, and we have played back three a lot of times under Tuchel, sorry, and under Antonio Conte as well, but I never saw him going inside and field and tucking in like an extra midfielder. But this time around, actually, Aspilicueta did that a lot. And since that Brentford game only, in the Brentford game, I saw Chilwell. That is the only reason Chilwell got the goal as well. Chilwell was inside the box at the penalty spot, almost near it. But it was a very interesting thing to see. So far, I haven't seen Reece James doing it. Maybe there is a different approach today, but actually there was something that was very much eye-catching. Wow, Chelsea trying to play very much direct, first touch football. Just missing out a crucial pass there to Havertz, opting for a very ambitious ball instead. Jorginho there, just slipping, unable to capitalize on the momentum. Yeah, it's basically maybe the time of overloading the ball side. Whenever there is a opposite side of play that you're not being pressed on, the wingback from the other side will come in and tuck in. Mendy, nice set of hands, catching the ball very safely. Norwich trying their best actually to catch the Chelsea defenders off guard, but all of them in their position and working brilliantly as a unit. So there is no chance like this. They cannot just lob the ball inside the box and expect the attacker to get behind it. Man, Kai Havertz, you have to be strong. Come on. You have to be strong, lad. Take lessons from Lukaku. He has the physicality. He's a 6-footer. So I'm assuming he has to be much more fluent on the ball and has to look solid, man, basically. Because there is nothing worse than losing the ball and the referee won't even blow the whistle for you. That is what actually the consequences here. So anyhow, maybe he'll learn from the lessons. It is a second season. Wow, Chilwell, almost. By the way, Thiago Silva, 37 years young, still very much keen. A runner, always picking up a pass, always trying to make a run, and always trying to be the first one to get his head on the ball. So big up to him, man. Big up to him. This guy looks like, yeah, he's going to play for more years. Oh, Chelsea gives the ball away cheaply there. Here's George Sargent, but again, Thiago Silva read it. There's Chelsea now. Wow. Callum Hudson-Odoi in a lot of space. Can he finish? And he can. I bet you he can. On his left forward spot. What an assist from Kovacic, man. The maestro, man. The threaded through ball. Always. You bet against the Kovacic, man, to attempt these kind of passes, and it's like, wow, always. The last time I saw this kind of a pass was for Lukaku against Aston Villa, and man, beauty. And lads, if you have just tuned in, we are watching Chelsea versus Norwich, and it is 18 minutes on the clock, and Chelsea have taken the lead once more, and it is 2-0. And courtesy Callum Hudson-Odoi, and a brilliant through ball from Mateo Kovacic. Man, the run was timed to absolute perfection. Absolute perfection, the run. And the finish, excellent. Giving the keeper the eyes, finishing on the far post, and just placing inside, putting inside the goal. Always love to see it. Callum starting on his favorite position, the left forward, and banging in goals. Awesome. What can I more say about it? We can just watch and admire. Thomas Tuchel knows he is the happiest guy right now because Callum actually starts and he scores, but he knows, man, there is a lot of competition up top there. Wow. Thiago Silva very well there again, reading the danger. Callum Hudson-Odoi back this time to help the team defensively. Is Jorginho back to Kovacic. This Chelsea team, man, today, one of the most exciting starts to any match they have had this season. So a big up to that check box, that not entertaining or whatever sorts of chances. Here's Norwich, a rare chance on the ball. Ball with Jar Sargent and Norman. Wow. Reece James again right on the mark. Nicely done, nicely done. Chelsea so far full cruise control, fully control the game. Aspilicueta, the captain on the bench today, having a well-deserved rest again. He has started actually, mind you, a lot of games on the wing-back spots, so he needs some rest. He's not one of the quickest fellas in our team, so Thiago Silva getting a shot from his goalkeeper there. There is a man chasing. Nice to see. Almost a nice link up between Chilwell and Kai Havertz. Like I said about Aspilicueta, moving up in field. Reece James is not doing this, but Chilwell is doing it a lot. Chilwell's almost on the center circle there, trying to play a 1-2 with Kai. And I'm very much aware that, man, if Kai tried that 1-2 back heel with Chilwell, that is a part of the plan, right? That there will be a man here, extra body there to actually make the pass. I'm sorry. There's Chelsea again, back on the ball comfortably. 21 minutes gone, and it looks like this will keep going on and on in terms of goals, I hope. Because the absence of Lukaku and Werner, the team should not feel like the momentum is going down. They should keep on adding the goals no matter the source. Here's Callum again, chanting his inner creativity. Thiago Silva, brilliant pass. Chilwell trying to protect the ball. Does manages to do so. Oh, wow. Kai Havertz has the ball. This should be a free kick, and it is a free kick. Hanley trying to be very much aggressive. By the way, this was a 17 different goal scorer contribution from Chelsea this time around. So, it says a lot, right? I think it is more than City this time. City have a lot of goal scorers this season. I'm sorry, I'm yawning. I can barely tolerate when Norwich has the ball. They pass the ball sideways. But now is the time. Mason Mount on the ball, actually a set piece time. Maybe something that they can carve out of this. It is actually, to be fair, a far out distance. There might be Reece James behind it, but most possibly he will try to actually cross it. Yeah, Chilwell crosses it. Rudiger cross. Wow. Wow. That cross almost looked like it was a shot, and wow, Rudiger. Almost Rudiger turned into JJ Okocha, man. Man, what a piece of improvement. Moving the ball very quickly, efficiently. Off the ball movement is very nice as well, so it's awesome, right? Norwich again trying to play out from the back, but Chelsea still pressurizing them. Wow. How has ref given that a foul? Players will go down just like a aerial push, like it's air and you go down. By the way, lads, if you've just tuned in, we are watching Chelsea versus Norwich, and it's match day 9 of the Champions League. Sorry, Premier League. Wow. And Chelsea fully controlled, 2-0, and so far the scorers Mason Mount and Callum Hudson-Odoi, two English boys, and Gareth Southgate must be so happy he's in the attendance today. And Chelsea look like, yeah, they're well in control, and it will actually take something of a turnaround to have some different opinions in this match in terms of the results, but let's see what happens in the future. And if you're new around here, let's see what happens. Kai Havertz still on the ball, very impressive here. Hold up play there. Reece James, Jorginho, back to Kai, Mason. Chelsea, wow. Almost that ball went out of the play. Jorginho passed a tad bit touch heavy. Reece James made something of it. Got a corner there. Here's Chilwell with the corner. Chelsea's attempt for another goal maybe. Come on, you Blues. Tony Rudiger marching up. Thiago Silva marching up. Another goal for a defender maybe. A short corner. Jorginho. Mason. Crossing. Nothing comes out of it. Kovacic. Callum. Nothing out of it. Callum with a just soft touch. Chelsea here, seemingly very much under control, and it looks like it will take a beating actually to have some of a turnaround, but it is very unlikely though from Norwich's end. Norwich look very much struggling here. Norwich as well, if you are unaware, just 2 points and have only scored 2 goals in the Premier League so far, so it's a bad start indeed for them. Here's Reece James inside the midfield. Here's Kai Havertz protecting the ball very well. The ball's back with Mason. Mason very much now tucked towards the right side here. Wow, Rudiger is almost playing as a false left back slash a centre back. He's making so many attacking runs today. It's real good, man, when your team is full of confidence and you actually want to take the confidence and take the game to the opposition always. Wow, Reece James, Mason Mount linking up very well there. A lot of pressure here. Here's Max Aarons against Callum Hudson-Odoi. Kovacic wins the ball. Unlucky, loses out to a throw-in. These are the positive vibes you need, man, up to the build-up of a game. And basically, this is the result you get, indeed. A lot of goals as a result of a lot of positive work rate and a positive energy. Because, you know, any side in the Premier League, they can actually cost you a lot of points if you are sleeping. Here's chance for Norwich to cross. Box inside. Chilwell clears right on the position there. Chance for Norwich to cross again. Wow, Mason Mount defending this time. Here's Jorginho to Callum. Callum to Kai. Neat footwork. A lot of Norwich bodies against Kai Havertz. Can Kai Havertz do something? Can he pick up a pass? He doesn't manage to protect the ball very well there. Claps being heard around the player for the whole stadium. From the whole stadium. Wow, for the whole stadium. The claps are indeed for Kai Havertz. Here's Reece James. Here's Mason. Here's the ball back with Rudiger. Every time Rudiger gets the ball inside the space of 30 yards, crowd is like, yeah, shoot, please. Chelsea moving the ball quickly and purposefully. Wow, Mason Mount fouled. Referee says nothing. Mason is still down on the floor. And now referee will check what has happened. Hopefully there is nothing serious. Mason Mount being bundled to the ground by Norwich's defender. Came through his back and looked like a reckless foul there. The referee says nothing in it. Wow, that was a very risky tackle, man. I'm sure Thomas Tuchel would be furious. Norris trying a no-look pass there. Rudiger back against Josh Sargent. Sargent pushes his Rudiger. Wow, man. I'm sorry, I just for a moment felt very unsure that where the ball was actually going to land. Josh Sargent pushed Rudiger there. And I was actually surprised because no one is able to push Rudiger like that. He shoved Rudiger basically. Wow, nice touch by Kai Havertz. Callum Hudson-Odoi away. Running at the defenders. Can he shoot? He's with Mason. Mason shoots. And it's in the hands of Tim Krul. Dude, that was a chance. And Norwich's player go down again, once again, inside their own half. Callum is in the mood today, man. Callum is in the mood. Mason Mount did the right thing. Hit the ball very first time there was to be hit. And straight in the hands of course, Tim Krul. Unlucky there. Could have actually maybe take a first touch, but that takes the moment away sometimes, actually, the possible play of shooting. So you never know. In real time, it happens so fast. Chalova standing strong there. Amazing. Here's Kovacic. Another threaded through ball. No, this time around he passes. Now actually pass to Chilwell. It comes in. No one inside to receive the cross. Yep, there is no one inside indeed. Mason Mount chasing the ball. Not a lost cause actually. There's Chelsea with the ball. Norwich's player waiting for the referee to blow the whistle, but it doesn't come. Chelsea carry on. Not shying down that guy on the Norwich's left side of the defense. Tony Rudiger, chance to shoot. Yeah, the whole stadium is like, shoot. Oh my god. There was so much of power in that shot. Wow. Only if it did not took the deflection. Man, Norwich cannot defend right now. Callum Hudson-Odoi is all over them. Be it playing from the back or whatever. It should have been 3, man. It should have been 3 from what I've just seen. Wow, nice first touch passing from Chelsea there. Chilwell losing the ball there, pulling the shot. Come on, Chile. Chilwell again, almost in the center field. And if you have just tuned in, lads, we are watching Chelsea versus Norwich, match day 9 of the Premier League. 2-0 to Chelsea, courtesy Mason Mount and Callum Hudson-Odoi. 33 minutes gone right now, and Chelsea in full control, looking to add on to their lead. Here's Mason. Here's Chelsea attacking. Kai Havertz surprisingly on the left side. The touch, man. The touch. Kai almost just ran in front of the ball. He actually accidentally backheeled it. Nevertheless, here is Chelsea on the ball again. I'll tell you one thing. Thomas Tuchel, whatever he's barking instructions at them, on the top of his voice is working. Because Chelsea, they are not letting the foot off the gas, and they're just going again and again, and again. And it seems only one thing. Norwich's player cannot defend Callum Hudson-Odoi. They are like, yeah, on the top of their lungs, and some of them are about to, yeah, we need the halftime soon enough. Here's Thiago Silva this time making a run. Man, you can see clearly Norwich's 2 strikers, they are being tucked back so badly. Josh Sargent, was playing as a left striker and swapping positions with Timo Pukki. It hasn't worked. Now he has been forced to drop inside and defend. Things we love to see, absolutely. Another ball from Jorginho. Wow, Chilwell, man. Almost as a false 9 indeed. Here's Norwich's wing back. Come on, you Blues. Kai Havertz need to, what do we say? Get in his groove, man. He has been lively. Of course, he has been involved in the game, but we really want to see him more. Norwich, first time attempting a diagonal ball. This time again intercepted by Chelsea there. Callum defending. Callum losing the ball in the progress. Wow. Kabak, a chance to shoot, asking for a corner. Ref says no. Boy. Wow. That was shocking from Callum, though, losing the ball very cheaply there. And it will indeed annoy Thomas Tuchel. And actually, LFC fan, hi bro, hi. Welcome to the stream. By the way, you guys are playing tomorrow, right? United play Liverpool tomorrow. Liverpool play United tomorrow in your case. What are your thoughts on the games tomorrow, upcoming game? Who do you think will actually edge the game? Because in that game, anything can happen. Of course, you are the informed side going in that game, but United are sort of in the knack of scoring late goals lately. Oh, if I'm being brutally honest, Malmao in the midweek, sorry, competed very well against Chelsea in comparison to Norwich. So here's Callum Hudson-Odoi again. Meanwhile, who seem to be invincible against these Norwich's defenders because they cannot actually take him on. Here is Callum again, trying to dribble. Chelsea being patient very much around the Norwich's box. There's almost like 10 people around. Wow, you're gonna win 5-0. Yeah, I bet he is not going to get a chance actually to play even. Because the current form that Firmino is right now in. And is Diego Jota back from the injury though? I'm not aware. Is he back from the injury? Wow. Rodiger defending very well again. Always on point. Standing strong. Standing his ground. Kovacic, brilliant switch of play. Here's Mason Mount in plenty of space. Here's Havertz. Havertz. Wow. That shot was nothing short of embarrassment. That shot was nothing short of embarrassment. I'm sorry. Man, that looks so bad. Come on, Kai. Man, love this from Chalobah as well. Chalobah coming in. Chelsea took a huge gamble, like sending Zuma, like selling him and trusting in Chalobah. Of course, there have been quite a few loan spells for him already, but it takes like balls actually to have some players inside your lineup and keep him over an experienced player. Jota injury is confirmed. Yeah, so maybe there is a chance for Origi, but I don't think it will happen. Most probably, Firmino, Salah, Mane, they'll see out the game. Let's see, hopefully. But he has missed quite a few games now, so maybe he's back on the bench and just ready to go. But he surely won't start because Firmino, Salah, Mane, they are currently in the best form and sort of back to being their best when they play as a unit, as a formidable front three. But man, right now, Mohamed Salah is on next level. He is like on his own in terms of scoring exceptional goals right now. Here's Kai Havertz with a chance. Kai Havertz can shoot. Kovacic has the ball. Wow. Improvisation, a Rabona pass, but nothing out of it. Yeah, of course, man. It might, after all, not be a dream. He might actually go on and score, so it all depends upon the situation. But you cannot always, like, I'll tell you one thing. I don't know actually if you have been seeing the Twitter or no, but if you guys lose tomorrow to United, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, the lovely man he is, he might be in charge for United for 6 months to come, more months to come, and it might just be helpful for the whole Premier League. Wow. Chelsea 3, Reece James chips it, Mason Mount again. That goal made in Cobham, Chelsea Academy. What a goal, lads. Delightful Chelsea goal, that one, man. Academy boys combining, Academy boys putting on a show, and Academy boys taking all the points here. What a chip that, man. What a chip that was, man. Reece James back in the lineup, back in the business, and doing what he does best. Man, what a finish that was, man. What a chip. What a chip. Another overlapping run and a brilliant run, mind you. Always aware of his opponent as well and making the things count most when it matters. And finishing it off. So far, 43 minutes gone, and now standing up from Chelsea, and it is a long, long day for Norwich, man. It's an early kickoff, and it doesn't look good. Yeah, I don't know, but that is actually the quote unquote scenario. If Liverpool actually manages to lose Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, yeah, we can see more of Fred and McTominay in the midfield. And we can see more of success of the other clubs as well. Norwich for the first time trying to press Chelsea in their own half. Kovacic very much resilient, protecting the ball well there. Can Chelsea nick another goal this time around? Wow, a lot of space here for Chilwell. Back with Reece James. Reece James going inside. Mason shooting. Wow. The lads are having a field day out there today, having a ball, trying to shake a shot from miles out there, and you absolutely love to see it. Fred is the GOAT. Everyone in the Premier League loves him. Yeah, apparently, for their own personal reasons. Man, everyone, literally everyone loves him. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer also loves him. So we are at the 45-minute mark. Almost halfway there. Let's see the additional time actually. Will it be there? I think it will be around 1 or 2 minutes only. Just because of the goal stoppages. Norwich looking very, very dull opposition here. Norwich, man, I won't lie. You don't always love to see the teams in these kind of like situations, but Norwich, they have only managed 2 points in their whole 8 games so far, and it looks like the 9th one will be nothing new. And they have scored only 2 goals so far. And last time around, when Norwich were in the Premier League, they finished last. And this time around, they have come up, and they will look like it will result in the same. Yeah. Man, Ozan Kabak hat trick. If Kabak was this good enough to score a hat trick, why did Liverpool not actually buy him when he was on loan last season? Why did Liverpool not actually buy him when he was on loan last season? Man, I'm being brutally honest. The weekday game against Malmao when we played the Swedish side, miles better than Norwich, that team, man, that Swedish team. Yeah, man. Take care. Thank you for tuning in as always. It always means a lot. Just an additional minute on the clock. So far. Nothing to take for Norwich here. And Chelsea, 2 games, 7 goals, looking good, looking very, very good. And that too in the absence of their 2 strikers, Werner and Lukaku. So not bad, right? And 19 different goal scorers this season, and 16 goal contributions from the defenders in terms of goals or assists. So, a very good one. So far, we can take a breather, we can have some water, we can enjoy, and we can maybe look at some Twitter updates. But right now, there are no actually matches going on side by side, so there won't be any updates about the other games. So usually we have them when we are watching Champions League. There is like a run of games running alongside, but this time around, it's nothing. This time around, it's all Chelsea and it is all blue. And this time around, Norwich are chasing shadows, nothing but shadows, because it will be a very tough ask for Norwich actually to turn this game around. And they haven't scored more than 2 goals in the Premier League season, and today they have to score actually three to actually get a draw, or four maybe to win it. So nothing, nothing, nada. Thomas Tuchel must be delighted anyhow, no matter what the talk of the other manager is. I don't know what Daniel Farke must be thinking, but Thomas Tuchel must be very delighted. Besides that, other important sports, T20 World Cup is up and running, by the way, if you love to watch cricket. A different sport totally, but if you love it, why not? Get some updates on the Twitter. There will be a few games, of course, shortly after this game is done. Let's get on the Twitter first of all. As you can see on the screen, lads, the build up to the Premier League match day 9 is well underway, and St Mary Stadium, Southampton, Chelsea halftime, things you absolutely love to see. 3-0 goal scorers, and wow. A guy has retweeted this photo and said that if this doesn't end in a 6-0 or a 7-0 victory, it's a failure. Come on, dude. Like, come on. But this has been delightful to watch, man. And that Reece James goal was awesome, though. Look at Tim Krul's face. Look at his face, dude. Look at his face. This guy's like, yeah, I'm peanuts. I'm done. Amazing. Just gave a guy a reply. Take this lucky ratio. I'm not the one actually who usually does that, but he was talking trash. Cardiff City, Southampton. Let's go to the Premier League's page. A clinical Chelsea performance have the host comfortably ahead at the interval. Yes, sir. An exquisite finish. Goals galore from the Chelsea hierarchy. A beautiful match goes. His ball releases Callum and he races through to slot the team past Tim Krul. And I'm buzzing. So far, we can just only wait and take a look at the Twitter only. Fast start from Chelsea. Look at these guys celebrating. One guy looking at him, one guy looking in the picture behind Jorginho, looking somewhere else. But nevertheless, things you love to see. So these are the fixtures tonight. Not actually tonight. It's totally evening. There was one late night fixture last time around. It was Arsenal and Crystal Palace. Arsenal took all the points. We have Palace, Newcastle, Everton, Watford, Leeds, Wolves, Southampton, Burnley, and Brighton and Man City. This will be a thrashing, but Brighton have been playing recently very well, so maybe they have something actually to stake a claim here. But it looks like, yeah, it will be done. And by the way, this guy, he should get his appreciation, man. This guy has been phenomenal, and he just goes on and on and on and on and on. And the way he was snubbed for the Ballon d'Or, people say that, yeah, you cannot make the list. There is a plenty of other names, big names as well. Yeah, I get it. A lot of big names doesn't mean that you cannot get a feature. The guy won the Champions League. Apparently, is doing well with the national team as well in Senegal. And here he is putting on performances after performances. And he should be considered in that bracket as actually. But who are we to be? Who are we actually to be the judge? Because this is a popularity contest, the Ballon d'Or. This was the last night's results, by the way. This guy, Aubameyang, missed the penalty but converted somehow, just on the edge of the halftime. It was harsh, but it was a penalty. Can't wait for the half to get started. Didn't even really look at it. What is this guy saying on Twitter? Oh, never mind. He's a fool. But right now, lads, if you have just tuned in, we are watching Norwich and Chelsea play in match day 9 of the Premier League. Chelsea full control. Of course, 3-0 scoreline, as you can see on the screen right now. Courtesy of goals from Mount, Callum, and Reece James. Academy boys, Cobham does it again. And brilliantly well executed goals as well. So there is nothing at all to worry about. No strikers, no problem so far. And Chelsea guys have been on the top of the game. And things we absolutely love to hear and see. Right now, just waiting for the half to kick on again, the second half to begin, and maybe we have some changes on up straight up, but I highly doubt straight up, but let's see what happens. Come on, dudes. Play it, play it, play it. The second half. It's been a long, long time. This wait is always terrible. Let's go, lads. In the woods of Edward Mendy. Second half about to kick off, and we are here for it. Come on, dudes. Oh, finally, finally. And plug in the earphones. It's time. We watch the game again. Norwich straight up, changing the formation, and a sign of intent. Rashika coming on. Wow. Two substitutions on the go. Brandon Williams coming on and Rashika coming on. Kaha was Rashika. Familiar faces in Bundesliga. Of course, played for Brother Bremen. Oh, it's Rashitsa. I'm sorry for my pronunciation. I'm not a native speaker of that language. Here's the kickoff, and here's Chelsea. Here's Chelsea again. Callum again on the attack. Can he instantly make an impact? Nah, the ball is straight to Tim Krul. Nevertheless, a great start from Chelsea. And a great start of intent again. Brandon Williams, a much more attacking wing back here. Here's Mason. Here's Reese. Here's Kai with the ball. Wow. So Norris now going man for man now. 3-4-3, no longer a 3-5-2. I think now it is time for damage limitations and be brave for Norwich. Chelsea will look to do the same, keep the ball very well, and then again try to press Norwich as they are doing and get more goals on the board because they must not stop. They must not let the momentum stop. I'm sorry. Jorginho to Callum. He thought about it twice and initially missed the mark there. Man, it's so bad, man. These guys go down with a swindle of a touch. It's so bad, and I cannot stress enough about it. Main objective for Norwich, I'm sure, in this half would be to get the guys up the field. Get out of your own half. Already I can see a lot of bodies being thrown up by Norwich here. Kai Havertz there, robbing the ball of Norwich's player. Once again, Chelsea have the ball. Mason protecting it well. Chelsea now pushing collectively for the second time in this half. Can they make something use of it? Wow. Havertz again. Stronger on the ball, lad. Come on. Here's Tony Rudiger heading the ball. Here's Kovacic. Jorginho losing the ball. Kovacic trying to clear the pressure there, but eventually loses the ball and wow. Timo Pukki dodges a Thiago Silva. And Timo Pukki still going. Thiago Silva still going with him. Here's Brandon Williams. Here's Norman. Dink ball. Rudiger marshalling Sargent easily there. Letting the ball roll out of the play for the goal kick here. Nice shot from the goalkeeper there at the back as well. Always alert. Thiago Silva, what a tackle there. Nice. Momentum is building for Norwich as well, so it will be a good game ahead. Not a boring second half performance from them, hopefully. But the supporters from the Norwich side, of course, I will want them to fall short and Chelsea to score more, of course. Kovacic stealing the ball. Kai linking up very well there. Jorginho first time ball to Hallam. Wow. Two midfield maestros, man. Ah, couldn't get the ball into Kai Havertz's feet. I think Kai Havertz, if there is like a chance or two that he misses again, there might be a possibility. Hakim Ziyech and Loftus-Cheek will come in instantly. Rudiger to Kai, once again a chance. Kai Havertz. Wow, an attempt though. Is dwindling around. Corner for Chelsea. First of the second half. Thomas Tuchel looked like a furious guy at the shot that Kai was took, because he was maybe looking at the player like, yeah, he should look for a better option there, instead passing it maybe. Here's Chilwell with the corner. Out by Tim Krul. Brandon William clears it. Oh, Chelsea free kick. Wow, it's very much audible near the touchline, right? The mic. If you're watching it on telly, the coaches are shouting at all. Shouting totally, I mean. Wow, Chelsea gave the ball away. Mendy, what a brilliant save again. Dude, come on, Chelsea. Come on. You have to stop, man. This guy, he put his whole body on the line, always, each and every time. Chilwell pass, man. Wow, it was a deflection, though. But what a save from Edu Mendy, man. Making himself big like a Spider-Man. Always. He really wants that clean sheet. Wow, man. What a save. Dude just put his whole body on the line. Come on, Mendy. Come on, Edu. Here's Chelsea again trying to play out from the back. Thiago Silva. Kai. Almost a nice touch. Lucky touch from Norris there. Reece James again getting between the ball and the man. And it's a goal kick. Wow, it seemed like a corner. Very much like a corner. Norwich's players are very furious. Very furious. Reece James just fell on the floor and the ball actually touched him and went out. It seemed like it was a clear corner there. Chelsea, by the way, they're letting their guard down by that kind of touch. Two mistakes we already saw. The turnover one, the Mendy save was phenomenal, by the way, but that was from a turnover, so should not be happening. Here's Kai Havertz. This should be a foul. Wow, that was a very horrible body check from a Norwich defender. I think Ben Gibson. Ben Gibson raring to go against Chelsea bodies. First half against Mason and this time around Chelsea, and I think Kai Havertz is bleeding. His nose. Ben Gibson letting him know, you can have the goals, but you cannot have the whole audacity of passing behind me. Nevertheless, lads, 55 minutes gone. If you have just tuned in, we are watching Chelsea versus Norwich. And it's been a one-sided game. Chelsea 3, Norwich 0. So far, Chelsea looking to climb on and build more momentum in the second half. But what's... Oh, wow. If you just saw that facial expression, because Rudiger had the ball. Rudiger in this game has been sort of playing like a left centre back or a false, sorry, not the left centre back, left back or a false left mid. The dude is like always available there on the left hand side to take a position of a shot or a pass, and arguably doing some skills as well to beat the man. Reece James, nice there, nicely winning the ball. Mason, Reece, Jorginho, Mason again, Jorginho again, a lot of space. Kovacic in space, Chilwell in space, Chilwell shoots, and goal number 4. Chilwell cannot stop scoring, man. It's 3 in a row for the young man. Wow. I think this will be checked though by VAR, because VAR is not a fan of Chelsea. The attempt of tackle from Reece James on Brandon Williams. Man, all Englishmen on the score sheet. Chelsea's like, yeah, wingbacks done, attackers check. Man, come on, if you bring back this one and give that as a foul. I can't say anymore. There is a lot of thing to be done after that. I cannot absolutely fathom that if that is going to be ruled out. By the way, 4th goal for Ben Chilwell. Club, country, club. And he's on fire, by the way. Sauce and fire. Things you love to see. Ben Chilwell on the score sheet again. Thankfully, the goal stood. Not a foul there. Kai Havertz still down on the floor for the 3rd time in the space of 5 minutes, by the way. Gingerly getting up. Yep. A change is imminent. Loftus-Cheek is coming on. Is being prepped to come on. Chelsea, once again back in their groove, like we said. Earlier on, they dropped their guard, but now, after Thomas Tuchel, like he did in the first half, go, and they went in actually, make the front 5, with wingbacks attacking from the both sides, and sometimes even Rudiger taking up the chances and going in the front. So it's always interesting, right? Wow, Ruben Loftus-Cheek is coming on. Wow, Norwich first shot potentially. It's Callum in space. Havertz loses the ball. Here's Norwich back with the ball in the midfield. Can Norwich make something of it? A very, very rare case for Norwich to have chances in their own hand. 60 minutes on the clock, lads. 60 minutes. An hour gone in the game, and Chelsea again still looking like, yeah, they are the ones to beat. Here's Mason Mount. Man, he has made his right side on his own. Totally here. Wow, Daniel Farka is like, keep working, lads. I'm sure it is very much awkward when you have like 2 points only out of the first 8 games, now potentially 9. And it's another goal. Wow. A Tim Krul's error and Callum Hudson-Odoi's cross apparently. Bang. Man, Hudson-Odoi has been on fire. Crossing in. And it goes in. And things goes from bad to worse for Norwich, and they are having a nightmare once again. By the way, Loftus-Cheek is coming on for Jorginho. Just checking for the confirmation, and it is happening. He's filled the cross, or actually he didn't even catch it. It came off his chest. Yeah, it took a deflection actually. It took a deflection. Jorginho coming off. Loftus-Cheek coming on. Oh wow. Man, bumping the mic, man. This is a very bad habit of mine. Mason. Wow. Scores is sitting the deepest right now. Ruben Loftus-Cheek going as further in the field as Mason Mount as well. Wow. Guys, this is a very bad challenge, man. Gibson, red card. Come on, man. Reece James has just come off the injury, dude. This looked like a personal vendetta, man. Personal vendetta. That's such horrendous, man. So horrendous. Man, I hope Reece James is fine. He just missed a few games on the run of an injury, and wow. Dude, that was so reckless. So reckless, dude. Lads, I hope Reece James is fine. Horrendous tackle, dude. Horrendous. Mason to Kai to Loftus. Wow. Anyway, we'll do for Norwich right now. They're basically damage limitation mode right now, totally. By the way, Hakim Ziyech is coming on as well. Chelsea fans. Jeff, hi bro, hi, hi, hi. I'm sorry, just saw your message. It's the vibes of the game are immaculate right now. Chance for Kai, he just ducked. Rudiger standing strong. Reece James winning the ball. Man, Chelsea look hungry. They want to take the advantage of Norwich as best as to their interest they can. Here's Chilwell. Here's Ruben. Can he shoot? Trying to shoot. And a couple of deflections in there, but took the sting out of the ball, so Tim Krul collects it easily. Yeah. On Hanley, then Havertz, and then again saved by Tim Krul. Man, Norwich look like layout. Yeah, they're totally in the mud. Like badly, 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 badly hurt. How good would it be, man, if Hakim comes on and scores instantly? Bang on. Here's Chile. Crossing. Ah, cross blocked. Absolutely love to see it. There's Mason on the left side now. Mason running. Mason holding up the ball. Crossing. Kai Havertz. Not a great touch. The ball's back with Chelsea though. Norwich can get it as far as only their box. Struggling there, Norwich so badly. There's Mount. Kai was almost there. Couldn't find the pass. Wow, the pressure the Norwich's players are putting on themselves is like, wow. Josh Sargent makes way. I wonder who will play as a false nine now. Havertz coming off, Hudson-Odoi coming off. Ziyech will be there, of course, in the right center of the mix, I mean. But I'm assuming Mason will play as the center person or Hakim. Standing ovation for Callum Hudson-Odoi. And rightly, deservingly so. Hakim Ziyech, as you can see if you're watching it on your telly, still fully strapped up. Hakim Ziyech, the man, the myth. Hopefully that shoulder injury, they're labeling it as a shoulder injury, and of course the repercussions of a shoulder injury, of course, which he suffered in the Super Cup. You can always see the strap always that he is wearing, but let's see what happens though. Would be interesting who plays as a center guy this time around. A lot of wide players though, a lot of midfielders on the pitch. I think it's Barkley playing through the center. Barkley. Yeah, Hakim Ziyech on his right side, cutting inside. Ross Barkley shooting, just wide. Chelsea control, man. The volume of confidence they are oozing right now is immaculate. By the way, lads, if you have just tuned in, we are watching Chelsea versus Norwich, match day 9 of the Premier League, and As things stands, it will be a 4 points buffer for Chelsea in the top of the table, of course, until Liverpool and United play. And what we'll see after that, it remains to be seen. Kovacic brilliantly doing well there. Now task for Chelsea to keep the clean sheet intact and get a happy Edouard Mendy back to the dressing room. Nice first touch passing from Rudiger as well with Barkley. There's Mason. Wow. The offensive substitution by Norwich looks like they were in vain actually. Rudiger, wow. Always like crowd is saying, shoot! Chilwell has a hit. I think it just nipped the crossbar. The edge of it. Yeah, just over the top of the bar. But nevertheless, shows the confidence, right? Chelsea, chance to add more. Can they do it? Here's Barkley with Mason. So as things stands, change of personnel, of course. Mason to the center, left Barkley, and right is Hakim Ziyech. Wow, Chelsea fans in full force. You can hear them even on the telly. Ruben. Wow. Rudiger, another a piece of trickery there. Hakim Ziyech. Wow. Hakim Ziyech, an ambitious attempt for the pass there. Wow, lads. If you have just tuned in, Norwich's fan, if you want to hear from me personally, Norwich's fan are chanting, we have the ball, we have lost the ball. That is the best they have got to do today. By the way, 2 touches inside the Chelsea's box so far. And it has been 76 minutes so far for Norwich. And it looks like it's day and night gap. Is there another goal in the game for Chelsea? Just now the case of seeing out the game, potentially another counter attack, another quick break on the goal. It's so poor right now from Norwich. Their own fans can't. Man, it's been a while. So 9 games, no victories, 2 points on the table. What will the fans do? They feel helpless, right? There's Hakim. Face. Wow. Every time Rodega has touched the ball inside the 20-yard space, the crowd has said, shoot. Each and every second. Hakim whipping. Wow. That shot deserved a goal, man. That shot deserved a goal. There are like not a lot of people in our team who can take that kind of a shot from long range. Like it literally deserved a goal. It was curling, curling, curling. Tim Krul had no chance or shot of getting at the end of it. If it was on target, it was a goal. Wow, the whole stadium went like in the vibe of that shot. Wow. Thomas Tuchel. The substitutions are working. Loftus-Cheek almost bullying Norwich's midfield there to win the header over them. Wow, Loftus-Cheek, you man. Shooting, forcing a save from Krul there. Wow, the way this man glides past defenders using his physicality is like, wow. Hakim, chance, another chance. Wow, bundled over the ball. Reece James wins it again though. Here's Kova. There's Mason, chance for Mason. Barkley. Wow, what a save from Tim Krul. Wow, could have been an exceptional save, man. Short, I mean. The save was exceptional. Tim Krul made himself big. Nice hand by Tim Krul, man. A nice solid hand. On the day when the whole team and his whole afternoon has been off, to make up a save like that, kudos to him though. Former Dutch international, of course. Here's Hakim. Shooting. Oh my god, Tim Krul, another save. Hakim Ziyech on fire. If you give this man a lot of space, wow. Dude, Hakim Ziyech, wow. Chelsea, 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 Chelsea. I'm loving it. Here's Chilwell with the corner. Potential penalty check, lads, for a handball. Will VR give it? I think his hands were tucked in. That would be very harsh. But he was lying on the floor. Chelsea and VR don't go hand in hand, of course. Penalty to Chelsea. Yeah, it's a goal, man. It's almost on target. That would have been a goal, ideally. I think that's why they have to give the pen. I just saw the replay. It would have ideally been a penalty, man, because that was goal bound. VAR, the monitor, a big monitor. Man, Reece James' incident was same. The last man almost on goal, trying to prevent a goal. Wow, the fans behind the monitor are like, yeah. It's a penalty to Chelsea. No Jorginho on the field. Who steps up? Mason? Or someone who actually is in the need of a goal? Tony Rudiger, another penalty earned in 2 games. Wow. Tony Rudiger, 2 penalties earned in 2 games. Mr. Clean Sheet. Mason Mount is stepping up to take the pen. Bang, bang. Mason Mount coming in and coming in hot. Come on, Mason. The Cobham boys have been sailing with the wind today. They have scored and taken all the chances. Let's see if Mason can convert. Wow. Wow. The penalty is saved, but he will get to retake it. I think they are saying he will retake it due to the illegal encroachment inside the box. Yeah, he was clearly off his line. The goalkeeper was off his line. Take 2 for Mason. Ross Barkley is having a go at Mason. Can I take it? That's here, and that's where things get itchy. Now on penalty, 6-0, bro. I hope there is all things cooling up because Ross Barkley, it's been a quite a time, man. Ross Barkley, I remember once stepped up against Valencia actually to take the penalty, and he skyrocketed it. We basically could have won the game, and it did skyrocket the penalty. But this time around, it is goal Mason Mount, and it's a penalty Chelsea scored. Scores. Wow. The man's over the keeper's face. A brace for the lad. Man, it's a treat for English goal scorers today. That's why, Jorginho is so important while taking the penalty, the decisive ones. But when he's not there, you have to step up right. Norwich's supporter in disbelief. Come on, Chelsea. Last 5 minutes or so. Here's Loftus-Cheek on the ball. Can Chelsea add another? The most important thing would be to keep the clean sheet intact, of course. Yeah, Mason Mount actually on a hat-trick. Kabak under pressure. Kabak doesn't go down. I appreciate that a lot. A lot of the folks will go down easily as soon as they get the touch. Here's Mason Mount coming in very deep. Losing the ball, Chelsea. Handball in the process. Max Silence in front, trying to cross. Still no another touch by Norwich player inside the Chelsea's box, despite the first two. Says Chelsea are dropping nothing because City play Brighton. No one, like, both of them cannot win. United Liverpool play, both of them cannot win. Again, Tottenham plays another team, and Tottenham cannot, like, both of the teams cannot win of the top 6 or 7. So it's a win-win situation right now. Of course, it depends that what will happen in the game Sunday onwards. United Liverpool. Wow. Wow. Hakim Ziyech again taking a hit on the shoulder, man. I hope he's okay. Two minutes or so left on the clock of the regulation time. So lads, this would be it, and this would be curtains for Norwich, I think. Although it is too early in the season to say it, but man, we know we have seen Norwich before. 2 points in the 8 or 9 games, and it looks like it is a real struggle actually. That they will eventually make it out of the last 3. And who will they actually replace out of the last 3? Because every team above the top will have so much huge points gap by the time they'll start to put on some points. Mason Mount definitely needs some work on his penalties. Wow, Mount hat-trick, 7-0. Way to go, boy. Mason Mount, the new Mr. Chelsea, hat-trick. You'll see shortly, lads. So proud of this lad, man. Chelsea 7, Norwich 0. Speaks volume, right? 3 minutes of additional time only on the clock. Here's Hakim Ziyech. Here's Loftus-Cheek. Easy pass for Mount hat-trick. And in from Mason Mount. VAR is checking the offside though. It looks like it will count though still. Ooh. Loftus-Cheek looks like he is just an inches offside. Oh man, I hate to break it to my lovely Chelsea fam, but this might be offside. If look, what they told us was they have made the lines much more thicker to check the goals offside, and I think the goal will stand as a result of that only. Yeah, I think it stands as the pretext of that only. Goal given 7-0. Chelsea 7. After 2013 or 14, I think, when they scored past Everton, they have scored a lot of goals. So here you have it. Another record shattered. The Stormal Tuchel side. But can we score again? There is always a can. Here's Kova. Here's Hakim switching flanks. Here's Chilwell. No one inside to cross to. Kova losing the ball there, Kovacic. Hakim Ziyech fighting it back. And winning the free kick, Hakim Ziyech. Nice. There's no way you go from direct goal here. It's almost parallel to the goal post. On the same lines, I mean. Celebrate this win, man. Celebrate this win, Chelsea fam. There is like a share of 3,000 people behind Mason Mount near the touchline, shouting on him because there is a goal line just beneath him. Go for the goal. Kova, Hakim shoots, and it's over, and it's done, and it's full time, and it's goal galore for Chelsea. And Chelsea, for the moment, 4 points clear at the top, and we wait until Liverpool and United play. And hopefully there is a lot to be seen in this game, and as a result, because it was a lot of positives, and hopefully this will give you a lot of confidence, Chelsea folks. Fans, not folks. Whatever. But that's it. That is it from this time around in the live stream. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And thank you for tuning in as always. And if you liked it and subscribed it, love you as always. And anyway, love you as always. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye. Peace. Have a good one.